Hello everyone, today we are going to show how to make automated appliance controller. First of all, let's see different components which we have used in this project. First one is the LCD. Our LCD contains 16 columns and 2 rows. Then comes the ultrasonic sensor, an instrument that measures the distance to an object using ultrasonic sound waves. From here it gives the signals, and from here it detects the signals reflected from the body. Then comes the resistor, which is of 1 kilo ohm, and then comes the IR sensor. This is the IR sensor. It is an electronic device that measures and detects infrared radiation in its surrounding environment. Then comes the LED. We are using two LEDs. One is this one. This is the main LED, and second is this one. This LED will be controlled by the remote. And then comes the DC motor. We have used the basic DC motor which is used in the remote control devices. This is the Arduino R3 Uno board, which is one of the components which control all the components attached here. Then comes the IR remote. This is the IR remote which we will use to control the LED and the DC motor. Now comes the potentiometer. This is our potentiometer. This knob is used to change the resistance of the potentiometer, and changing the resistance will contrast the brightness of the LCD. That's all for the component.
Start the simulation. When a person enters in the room, it will turn on the appliances, and when the person leaves the room, it will turn off the appliances. Means when the visitor counter is odd, it will turn on the appliances, and when the visitor counter is even, it will turn off the appliances. And user can also control the appliances with the help of remote. That's all. So let's start with the code. First we include our libraries. Then we define our pins. Then all this stuff, this one is written for receiving our IR signals. And in void setup we define our pin mode, means at which point we have to get output and input. And this thing is written in LCD, means initially this will shown, and in void loop this whole thing is written for our calculate distance. If this condition is satisfied, means in range of 30 cm we execute this code, and this logic is written for our visitor counter. Means if the visitor counter is odd, it will turn on the LED and fan, and when the visitor counter is even, it will turn off. And this if condition is written for our remote. Means when we press this button, it will turn off, and when press certain button, it will turn on. That's all.
At last, we conclude that as the person comes into the room, fan and light start working. In this, the user can also operate these appliances using the remote. When the user will exit the room, the fan and appliances will automatically turn off. Thus, the motive of our making the project is fulfilled. Thank you.